Hello, my name is Grace Guetta Gonzalez, Extension Agent with the Cooperative Extension Program here in Bexar County, Prairie View A&M University, College of Agriculture and Human Sciences. Today I will be presenting a presentation called Dining at the Dollar Store. This presentation was created by the Texas A&M AGRILIFE Extension Agency. In this program today, we will focus on shopping tips to help individuals spot good buys at the dollar store or at other discounted places. We will take a peek inside the dollar stores, talk about what foods are sold there, compare dollar store foods with national brands, and help find some tips for shopping at the dollar store. We will show pictures or illustrations of food with name brands from some regions or other store brands. We are not endorsing these food brands. It is just for illustrative purposes only during this presentation. It is cool to be frugal. Today, during these challenging economic times, more of us are having to make hard decisions about money we have and how it is or how we can spend it. Unemployment is on the rise. People with jobs are worried about keeping them, and the price of food continues to rise. How can we make our food dollars stretch? Well, some of us are trying to save money. We're paying off debt, especially credit cards or any loans that we have. We're thinking about wants versus needs. For example, some people think, do I really need that new cell phone or that new handbag or pair of shoes? Can I wait to buy it later? Buying used items instead of new ones, locating places where we can buy used items, also putting off things that we want to buy, doing without, and spending less money on food. How can we spend less money on food? Well, one way to save is by taking a look at your food expenses. Planning meals in advance can help us identify what foods we need to buy and can keep us from eating out more, which in turn costs more to eat out. It is also helpful to know how much food costs so we can compare and determine what is a good buy when we shop. Using coupons is also a good way to save money when shopping for food. In fact, an estimated 27% of households today use them to save money. Also limiting the produce you buy by only buying what is in season, so you can get good quality produce at affordable prices. Some people also go to local farmers markets to shop for their produce. This in turn helps the local farmers. Buying fewer national or name brands and instead buying store brands. Eating out less is also good. What others can you think of? What about dollar stores? How many of you all ever shopped at a dollar store? What are the things that you usually buy there? Many people shop at dollar stores for wrapping paper, gift bags, kitchen gadgets, and seasonal decorations. However, you could also use dollar stores as a way to save money on food if you know how to shop. What keeps people from buying at dollar stores? Well, they often say, food comes from foreign countries. Food might be outdated. Never heard of the brands. Foods are not what I eat. Some of the foods are cheaper at the grocery store, and foods are not nutritious. Dollar stores do sell foods that many of us eat every day. Contrary to some popular beliefs, dollar stores stretch the food budget and save money. The key is, however, knowing how to shop there. Let's dispel some of the myths that we might have about the dollar stores. The first myth is that dollar stores don't carry what we normally eat. If you haven't been to a dollar store lately, check them out and see for yourself. Look at the foods that are sold there. Look at this slide illustration. This meal serves 4 generous portions at a cost of $6.85 at the local dollar store. That is $1.72 per person. These similar items at the grocery store were priced at $6.94. So it is cheaper to buy these items at the dollar store. Sometimes there is the perception that foods sold at the dollar stores are the ones nobody else would buy, but dollar stores do carry national, well-known brands of foods. Look at this slide illustration. Campbell's Chunky Soups, Libby's Vegetables, Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe Devil's Food Cupcake Mix, and Lucky Leaf Applesauce. These known brands are also carried at the local grocery store. Dollar stores also sell brands that we may not be familiar with. They are produced in other regions of the country. Don't be afraid to try brands that are unfamiliar to you. You might be surprised. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do a taste test with you all because this presentation is coming to you virtually. But I do encourage you to go to your local dollar store and pick up some food items that you normally eat and compare them to the store brands that you buy at the local grocery store. Just because everything may cost $1, it does not mean that it is a good buy. Pictured is a good example of a food item that was considerably higher than the same item sold at a local grocery store down the street. While this is just one food item, if one shops at the dollar store because everything is just $1, then over time you may end up spending more money than you had planned. This jar of Prego meat sauce, at the dollar store it is $2.25. At the local grocery store down the street, it only costs $1.83. Dollar stores can save money, but not everything is a bargain. No matter where you shop, if you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to save money on food, you have to know how much it costs. You need to know or become aware of the usual prices if you want to make sure you're getting a good buy. Keep track of your favorite foods by keeping a price book. This allows you to track what the typical food prices are, so you can spot good buys when you see them. Pick 10 foods that you buy the most often and start keeping track of them. Be sure to note the food, size of the container, and price so you can calculate the cost per ounce or unit. Bottom line, just because it costs $1 doesn't mean it is a good buy. Some dollar stores accept coupons, SNAP benefits, and WIC vouchers. First, check with your local dollar store. Coupon policies may vary among dollar store chains. Number 2, most do not accept online coupons. Number 3, if the coupon is greater than the price of the item, you probably won't get any cash back. The smart thing to do is do your homework before you leave your house, so you can know which coupons are accepted and which ones are not. That way you can get the most value for your food dollar. Some dollar stores sell frozen and refrigerated food. Others do not. At my local dollar store, a gallon of milk, which was a national brand, was sold for $4. But the store brand at the grocery store down the street was sold for a cheaper price. In this particular case, the milk was not a bargain. Dollar stores often carry a lot of processed and snack type foods. Not only do these foods taste good, but they also have a shelf life that is longer. For individuals who rely on dollar store foods to stock up a pantry, following a low sodium or low fat diet may be hard to do. Package sizes may be similar in dollar stores, but the contents may differ. Box on the left was purchased at a local dollar store for $1. It had 5.25 ounces of raisins in the box. Box on the right was purchased at a local grocery store for $2.39. Based on unit pricing, the box at the dollar store was a better bargain, 19 cents an ounce. But if you needed 9 ounces of raisins, you may have gotten home and realized that you did not have enough raisins for a certain recipe that you wanted to try. Same size box, but different package amounts. The smaller packages of some foods sold at the dollar stores may be better for our waistlines. The package of cookies on the left was purchased at a large big box store, not a dollar store. There are 8 pack in the box with 6 cookies in each pack. The price was $2. Unit price per package is 25 cents each. The package on the right has 6 packages in the box with 4 cookies in each package. The cost was $1. Unit price per package is 17 cents. The cost per cookie, not package, was the same for both packages. In this case, it might be better to go with the smaller package since this is a snack dessert type food that tends to be less nutritious. Tips for grocery shopping at dollar and grocery stores. Always plan your meals in advance. Be sure you know your prices. Shop with a list but be flexible. Stock up on sale items if your family often eats them. Be sure to read the food labels. Choose nutrient-rich foods when possible. Another tip is also never go to the store hungry because you'll end up putting stuff in your grocery basket and having to buy extra stuff means putting a dent in your food budget. Be sure to buy foods that are properly labeled. Make sure they have a nutrition facts panel, an ingredients list, and the name and address of manufacturer, producer, or distributor. This jar of honey-flavored syrup was purchased at a local dollar store, and it is not labeled correctly. Oftentimes you will find these at the dollar store, so be leery of buying these type of items. Here's some important tips for grocery shopping at dollar and grocery stores as well. Be sure to check expiration and sell-by dates. Make sure the packages of food items are intact. Avoid cans that are heavily dented and packages that are ripped or torn. Don't compromise food safety just to save $1. Hope you enjoyed this brief presentation on dining at the dollar store. For more questions or more information, please contact me at grguerra@pvamu.edu or g-guerra@tamu.edu. I also have a Facebook page that you can follow. It is under Cooperative Extension Program, Bexar County. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed this brief presentation. Have a pleasant and safe day.